All right.
Hey everybody.
Hey everybody, we're here today at Lake Eola in Orlando, and we are here to share Luli's story. And Luli's owners are Judy, and we also have Carolyn here today, and they're going to be letting us know everything we need to know about Luli's Law and what you can do to help.
Say Luli's Law.
It does that.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, hi.
How you doing?
This is Luli. Luli came into Schnauzer Love Rescue back in 2015. She was a dog that was given to the pound down in Miami. Another rescue group had picked her up, then a vet picked her up, and when I got the call asking if I would foster her, I was really Luli's last hope. Schnauzer Love said if I could not foster her, then Luli would probably be put to sleep. Luli was sexually abused, to put it bluntly. She had been through a number of surgeries trying to solve issues with her body that were caused by the sexual abuse. Part of the abuse caused her knees to basically become disjointed. There's a ligament that runs down the front of the knees. Both of her knees were damaged. She's already had one surgery on one of her legs, but it has not been totally successful. She still needs surgery on both legs. It's just every time we turn around, something else goes wrong with Luli, and it is all connected to the abuse. Judy and Candy have worked so hard over the years to take care of this little girl. The young man who had been doing it did get arrested, although he was not punished very much for what he did to her. She has ongoing, still to this day, problems with her digestion because of the abuse. It caused her colon to come out, prolapse outside of her body. She has had multiple surgeries for it, and she is now just managed at this point in time. I brought her in, and then in June, it was actually, I think it was about this month, and that we brought her in. In June, my husband and I had to go on vacation, and we were desperately seeking someone to foster Luli while we were away. And that's where Judy and Candy stepped in.
Yeah, we were asked to step in to take care of her for a week while Carolyn and her husband Kevin was out of town on vacation, and we said yes. And when we went to her house, I'll never forget that moment that I sat down on Carolyn's steps leading up, and I had noticed that Luli was looking at me, and she crawled up into my arms, and she just kind of laid her head against my chest. And Carolyn was telling us the story of when Luli came into the rescue and what had happened to her. And I just automatically fell in love with Luli. And after we took care of her, we had decided that we needed to try to do something, because every time she went to bark or she went to the bathroom, you had to use a glove to help her get her colon back in. And it was always a touch and go situation.
What are you trying to do to change the law?
I'm trying to change the law into the fact that now it's just a misdemeanor for somebody to sexually abuse a dog or a cat or an animal. So I want to change the law as to where it would be a felony. And we've gone to Tallahassee a year ago. We handed over almost 11,000 signatures at that time, or petition. And then just like so many things, COVID set in, and we've kind of gotten sidetracked a little bit. But now I'm in the process of every week emailing senators with Luli's story and asking for anyone to take and give us a call or let us come up to Tallahassee and meet with them. So far, we have not gotten any response, but I'm going to keep working on it throughout the summer. And if that don't work, next year at this time when they're in session, I'm going to take a week and I'm going to go up there and I'm going to go from one senator's office to another with her story, and I'm going to hand it to them, and I'm going to ask for a meeting and see if I can draw enough attention at that point. 90% of all animals that's sexually abused does not live, so it goes unreported. But they do know that it happens. Luli's just a miracle. We just all worked very hard together to try to give her a life.
She's only 11 to 12 pounds. She's a tiny dog. And you think about what someone did to her, it's unforgivable. No one should just get away with that for just a slap on the hand.
When you love something as much as what I love her, it's just as important to me.
I love you, Judy.
I love you too, Chris, and you've been a good friend.
What kind of sick monster would do such a thing like this and then walk the earth like nothing ever happened?